Hi, good morning, my dear friends, especially those of you who are new to human resources and my young friends in the human resources field. I'm going to speak about Section 14.1 and 14.2 of the Employment Act 1955, which talks about due inquiry, all right, for the domestic inquiry, for the purposes of a domestic inquiry. All right. I hope that this video will be helpful, and it's from my experience and personal views and opinion. All right. Now, Section 14.1 tells you that for the purposes of punishing an employee, either with maximum punishment of dismissal or a minor punishment of, say, suspension, you can conduct a domestic, you can suspend staff, a delinquent staff. Now, 14.2 tells you about due inquiry. For the conduct of a due inquiry, you can suspend the staff for half wages, which must be redeemed after 2 weeks. All right. Now, I have been getting a lot of calls from friends and practitioners asking me, did they do wrong in the conduct of a domestic inquiry? That is, they found 3 people for the panel, and they did this. They, in fact, made the room look almost like a courtroom, all right, for the conduct of a domestic inquiry. Now, let me tell you, in 1990, then President, the late Mr. Tham of the Industrial Court, had heard a case, Briscoe versus Jagjit Singh, all right, award number 18 of 1990, where he said that if you do not conduct the domestic inquiry, it is not a fatal decision, and this can be reviewed by the courts. So it doesn't mean that if that inquiry was not conducted, that's the end. All right. I think the problem here is with my dear friends, especially the youngsters. They feel that they should follow everything that says in the book, especially the Employment Act and the Industrialization Act. Look, the laws are there just to guide you, all right? But what you do in your daily activities is your own common sense, all right? Now, let me ask you something. If you know very well that you cannot tell your child to go next door and steal their handphone and come back, you know that is common sense. In the same way, it is also for the conduct of a domestic inquiry, all right? Your most important is you have to remember what Lord Denning said in 1978 as far as the principles of natural justice is concerned. The right to be heard, give notice, all right, allow the delinquent employee to bring up his witnesses, so forth. So if you follow all the principles of natural justice, you do not have to worry. And it is not written in the laws that you have to go and look for 3 people and you must have a panel and you must address them like the court. No, due inquiry. What is a due inquiry? As far as I'm concerned, which I have done, as an HR manager, I can call the delinquent employee, only have a secretary there to record minutes, and ask the person, all right, did you do this? That is already the conduct of a domestic inquiry. You must understand that. Okay, this is my opinion. Remember, as long as I give you all fairness, okay, if he says, the employee says, no, I think that Miss So-and-so was a witness, call Miss So-and-so there and ask in front of him, did you see him do this? This is all the conduct of a domestic inquiry. So once you have gathered all these investigative reports, what happened there when you spoke to the person, everything, you put it down in a report, a findings, okay? If you can do this, I tell you, you have actually conducted a domestic inquiry for the purpose of the law. So please, 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 please remember, do not try and follow the book, because that is when you make the mistakes. Because I know what is the problem. You are all very worried if the staff goes and lodges a complaint to either the the IR department or the JTK. That is their right. Let them go. But as long as you got your records, like I've been telling you all the while, If you have written everything, your records are there, don't worry. You can go and face any industrial relations officer or conciliatory officer and solve the matter. The most important thing is you must be brave. You must be ready with all your records, everything written. All right? Thank you. Have a nice day.